love bugs and love bug families. Welcome to math. Today we're going to be doing something kind of fun, playing a little game to make some teen collections. Now, by teen collections, what we mean are numbers 10 all the way up to 19. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can play a little activity at home with somebody at home. It could be a brother or sister, a parent, whoever is there to work with you. And here's what you can use from your packet. Now remember, anything we rip out of the packet, it's good to keep it in your envelope that I gave you in case we ever need to use it again. So you're going to look through your packet and there should be 2 double tens frame pages. Okay, so we're going to rip those 2 right out of the package. Our package is probably already apart at this time, and that's fine. So that you have 2 of these, okay? Now the reason we need 2 of them is one is for player 1 and the other is for player 2, okay? So one is for player 1, the other is for player 2. Okay, I'm gonna keep these to the side for a minute so I can teach you what we're gonna do. Now, I would say you can use your number cards for this. If you'd like to, you could. You can absolutely take the number cards 10 through 19 that you cut out yesterday here and just kind of mix up the 10 through 19 and you can pick. You could do it that way. I'm also going to show you, I just took little pieces of paper, wrote the numbers 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And I'm going to crumple them up real small. And then you can put them like in a hat or a jar or even just in a clump at your table. You don't have to get too fancy, but it's just to secretively mix up the numbers. With the number cards, if you're using the ones from the book that you cut out, that's probably better because you can't really see through them. The ones that are in the packet I gave you, you could probably see through the back. So sometimes I suggest taking a crayon and coloring on the back of it so you can't see through it. So see, these are all mixed up now. Now remember, I had the numbers 10 through 19 in here. So I'm going to put them over here to the side. And here's how you would play this game with a partner. What the goal of this game is we want to practice making numbers that are in the teens using a double 10 frame. Now parents, you've seen 10 frames, we've worked with 10s frames before, but just to remind you, a 10s frame has 10 boxes in it. It's a quick, easy way for children to subbatize and see with circles that there are 10 of something in here. So when we have 2 10s frames, that means this is 10 plus another 10, this shows 20, all the way up to 20. So we want our kindergartners to be able to show numbers that are higher than 10 using a doubles 10 frame. So I'm going to call this player 1, and over here is player 2. Now at home, you could play it like this. So like one person sits here, one person sits here, and you can even put, let me grab something to show you, like I have like a cardboard box, so you can kind of do it like Battleship. See what I mean? So when you're looking this way, they can't see the board. That's how I would play it. So just to show you, I would play it that way. Have one of you sitting over here in a chair, one of you sitting on the other side, and something in between you like a box or a book so you can't see what they're doing. Okay? So just envision that, parents. That's the setup that's ideal. Okay? So player 1 would secretively pick one of these, and they don't show their teammate, and they get a number. So I'm going to show you what mine is. Wow, that's pretty big, right? So remember, this would be between us, so we can't see anything. And I would be building that number over here. You can use anything you want, love bugs, at home. Maybe fruit snacks. I have a lot of paper clips, so that's what I'm using. But you're going to show the number. So I have to show 19 without telling my partner what I'm showing. 13, 14, counting's good, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, okay? And then my partner, while I'm doing that, my partner would have picked a number, secretively looked at it, that's their number, and they would have built it over here, okay? Well, I know that to make 15, I have a whole 10, so I'm gonna cover one whole 10s frame, kind of like we did in class, love bugs. Remember when we did double 10s frame on the floor with the plates and the big sit spots? Same thing. 10 and 5 to make 15. So I have to do another 5. Okay. Now, once both teammates are ready, so look, this is 19. If you were playing the way I showed you, one board would be this way. The other board would be this way, and you'd have something between each other so that you can't see the other person's board until the end. So everything up till now is a secret. And then once both sides are ready, you would say, okay, let's see. And you can move the box between you. And then you can look at the tens frames. And you would say, let's look. And whoever is my love bug should be the one that's talking. And they should say, well, you have 19 and I have 15. And then we want to use number talk. Things like more than or less than. So you might say 19 is more than 15 or 15 is less than 19. These are the sentences we want the children to start to say when they play this game. So I encourage you to play this a lot of times. Like put those numbers back in, mix it up. The reason we don't draw on these is because look, I could just slide my paper clips right off and I can start again. Okay, so play a couple rounds of this. Get your child talking about numbers. What number is it that they made? Is it bigger than or less than the other person's number that they're playing against? You could play it as much as you want. Then we're going to go into our book. Okay? And you're going to actually draw one of the ones that you do. So, like you just saw, I had 19. So what I would do is take a crayon, 10 to show what I had. You're going to show one of the ones you did. I had 10 plus 9 to make 19. So I'm going to do my coloring. You want your child to do a better coloring job than me. I'm just doing this quickly. They're going to work with pencil. I'm using a pen so you can see 10 plus 9 equals 19. The other teammate that I had, they had 15, remember? So they had a full 10 here. We show the full 10. And on this side, they had 5. So I'm going to show that. And then I put it together. 10 plus 5 was 15. Circle the larger collection. Which was bigger, love bugs, 19 or 15? This was the larger collection. Put an X on the smaller collection. I'm going to put an X on this collection. It was smaller. Now you're going to take a picture of the work you do and send it to me. Yours should not be the same as mine. I want to see different values here because you're doing from a game that you played. Okay, love bugs? Parents, this is a great way to practice at home. Numbers bigger than 10. So this is something you should always be doing. It's great. Throw a number at them. Have them build it in the tens frame. They can build it with blocks, fruit snacks, cubes, anything you've got at home. Okay, send pictures if you want of how you played it, but this is the page I definitely need a picture of. Okay, great job today, love bugs. We'll see you for some more math tomorrow.